But the trade-off is it has to be able to swing a factory crankshaft. Pete Matt, the Undertaker.
We'll see if he's going to take that hook. He didn't have a good start again. The Scheffler family. You still got a tractor down here on the finish line. Scheffler family, we need that tractor moved, please, if we can. Scheffler family, we'd appreciate it if we could get that one last tractor moved. The Mod 4x4 class sponsored by Baldwell Construction. Fantastic people helping out. Baldwell Construction sponsoring the Mod 4x4 class. Play it up just a little bit. Thumper having to work for everything he had. Thumper having to work for everything.
720 cubic inch Ford Hemi in the Thumper truck.
How big? 314 and 44 for the Thumper. And boys, they study the sport. Them brothers work it pretty hard. You got an awesome class of four-wheel drives. Awesome class of four-wheel drives. Whether it be the Missouri, the... Oh, the stretch. Stayed over on that side. 289.41. 289.41. 289.
Keith Seidler.
That track's a little rough down there in the starting line. .306 and 91. 306 and 91 for the Wild Child. That'll put him in the number 2 spot.
Those modified four-wheel drives weighing in at 6,200 pounds, 34-inch tall, pulling tires on them.
Oh, gunning at that 314. Thumper out there at 314. They're gunning for him. .296 and 61. 296 and 61. We're going to double check that distance. We're going to double check that one. Never got a hold of the track, never got the ground speed. 304 and 13. 3.
That ain't your mouth. That's Fisher Nuts.
304 14. That was Fisher Nuts.
Now, some folks are probably wondering why he didn't just stay in the throttle, just nail the throttle and come out guns a-blazing. He was backpedaling that throttle because the truck kept trying to bounce on him. The bounce is the... Sounded
I'd
like
say we lost a cylinder.
Yeah, definitely lost a cylinder. Might have been a spark plug wire or a spark plug going bad on him, but
Yep.
definitely lost a hole on the way down.
There'll be some mechanicking take place on that motor, whether a spark plug wire come off. There wasn't nothing coming out of the exhaust. And most usually, though, you'll see some raw fuel, but the way they come into those collectors right there, it might have been burning it, but they got a motor issue. 293 and 85 for the Claypool. 293, 85. Better truck than that. He's one of our points runners. His top. How can he get through that 40-foot spot easily? He tried to do it with tire speed. He still had a bounce about that 60, 70 foot mark. 303 and 27. 303 and 27 for the aftershock machine.
Red Rock
And Bull Sail, need to get with him on that. When you hear the motor going wah, 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 that's when the tires are leaving the ground. And that's costing distance every time you hear that sound. 301 and 48. 301 and 48 is the distance. Everybody's trying the tire speed deal to move through. Now look at the dirt in front of the skid pan over there. See what four-wheel drive's just put in front of that bucket? Good machine. Come on, Foxy Lady, the Miller family. They're in the points race. There was no bounce in the first 100 foot on that truck. There was no bounce on the first 100 foot. 3:22:24. We got a new leader. Foxy Lady just took the lead. Give him a round of applause. Drove through the hard spot. 3:22 and change. We got a new leader. Foxy Lady goes number one right now.
Chad Weisenkamp.
You know that the track is still there. The truck just in front of him went 3:22:24. That'll change that program.
Super Farm, last tractor in the class, current points leader, 2018 points champion, Alan Andrews.
Keep an eye on the boss. Better go. Milked it out, might have milked it out a little too long before he got on it. .307 and 30. 3:07 and 30. That'll put him in the number 5 spot. Good idea. Might have waited just a tick. Might have waited just a tick too long to get on it. But out of Panora, Iowa. That will put him in the hunt. Yeah, if he had a job that he could travel and go to all the shows. 3:15:51. You didn't talk, Glory. 3:15:51.
I heard you through his.
Oh, I'm on a different channel. I'm sorry. I hate that channel deal. Give him the look. Thank you very much. He needs to come talk to me. Lee England out of Cheyenne, Wyoming at Black Thunder. Oh, that motor was talking. That motor was talking. 3:17 and 52. Boy, that will put him up in the numbers. That will move him up in the numbers big time. I think he's going to build a bigger fire in it. Calling for the magic. Needing the magic to go a little farther. Ain't going to. .294 and 41.
Capable of a better pass than that. Seemed like he had a little tall gear in it.
That motor was singing. Bad attitude. Bad attitude got right up there. What was the distance? 3:04 and change the distance for the bad attitude. 3:04 and change.
Workman and tapped out.
Measure! .305 and 66. 3:05 and 66. Yeah, the 3:05 and 66. We've got a whole bunch of pullers. He's out there with them. I bet he's got to be proud of his new purchase. He ought to be proud of his new purchase. He just went into the #1 spot. 328 and change. We got a new leader out of 18 hooks. We done got us a new leader with the Ballistic Bowtie. 328.39. Undertaker. 286.58. 286.58.
Now over here on the pro stock side, we got Cody Yarrick out of Rich Hill, Missouri. John Deere called Gaunt. We saw his sister lead us off here in the class, Mackenzie Yarrick. She currently sits in the number 2 spot in his heavy pro stock division. Cody
Well,
with
there's
the
the
Gaunt.
leaderboard up on there. I'll get to that in a little bit.